What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm going to be doing an update on SOFI stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then we'll continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this company. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. And before we get into all of that, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Moomoo valued up to $7,000, please check out that link in the description below. All you have to do is sign up for an account and deposit as little as $1. This is guaranteed free money. Full details you can see on the screen right now. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point, and I've told you that we hit this range of resistance. As you can see, if I make this line a bit longer, we can clearly see that we were at the same spot that we were previously, and this was the crucial point for this asset, because at this point we have two main possibilities. One of them, let me show you more thoroughly. One of them was that we might have a rollover, and in this case we might retest the range of $5.75 as the previous swing low, and even $5.13. But on the other hand, as you can see, if I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from this bottom to this top, and we have this tool right here, we reached with this candle, with this week of this candle, we reached the $5.75 mark, and it is 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. And this is the level where a lot of algo trades, a lot of bots, added its long position in order to hit the negative 0.236 price target at $6.66. And my main assumption was that from this point we have to hit at least this range of resistance, and then we should have a rollover. As you can see, this asset acts exactly as I predicted. And if I switch to hourly time frame, let me show you right here. As you can see, this asset acts exactly as in a textbook. It retested this range of resistance when I connected these two tops. It retested this range of resistance, bounced back a little bit, then broke this range of resistance to the upside, retested from the top as the level of support, and went higher. And this is the point for experienced traders that they might enter the position right here with the tight stop loss slightly below this range. And definitely the downside potential for this trade might be up to 2.2%, and the upside potential wasn't so significant because it is only $6.66 mark, and it is a 5.38%. This means it is not the best setup, but definitely, as you can see, this asset broke this range of resistance and it hit the next level that I marked previously, and definitely it wasn't my main target, because the higher the asset goes, the lower probability we have to hit higher targets. And my main assumption was that we should hit this range first of all, and then we might have a retracement. And we have this retracement, but we hit a bit higher targets of $7.14. Definitely it is quite a good price action, but in my opinion we might see another leg to the downside, because we almost completed the entire structure, and I will show you this in my technical analysis. But for now, let's continue with the fundamental news. And first of all, let me show you this news that I didn't cover on my previous video, because it was published right after I made my video. And it says SOFI Technologies files for $1 billion mixed shelf offering. And let me quote you these bullets. SOFI Technologies on Friday filed for a $1 billion mixed shelf offering. The offering can include stock, preferred stock, debt securities, warrants, and units. SOFI plans to use the net proceeds from the offering for general corporate purposes. Pending use of proceeds, SOFI may temporarily invest proceeds in capital preservation instruments or may hold such proceeds as cash. The filing does not necessarily indicate that a sale has begun or will occur in the future. And what does it mean, shelf offering? Let me show you the definition. So, key takeaways from Investopedia says, a shelf offering allows a company to register a new issue with the SEC, but allowing for a 3-year period to sell the offering instead of all at once. This lets a company adjust the timing of the sales of a new issue to take advantage of more favorable market conditions, should they arise in the future. The company maintains any issued shares as treasury stock, where they remain on the shelf until offered for public sale. And definitely, every time when company files some kind of new stake of shares, definitely it will show the potential dilution of existing shareholders. But this shelf offering doesn't mean that they will dilute for $1 billion existing shareholders right away. Definitely it might not even happen. But if it happens, these proceeds might go to new mergers and acquisitions. And you might wonder, but Andrei, you just told us that SOFI plans to use the net proceeds from the offering for general corporate purposes. Yes, they plan to use these proceeds like this. But if you take a look on their balance sheet, let me show you right here, on March 31st, 2022, they had a cash and cash equivalents for more than $1.32 billion. And definitely, this huge amount of money might be reinvested and might be used for mergers and acquisitions that might lead to much higher price for SOFI stock, because in general, I think Anthony Noto knows what he is doing. And you know that C-level executives and Anthony Noto are still buying SOFI stock at these dips. And that's why we have to be prepared for massive announcements. And in my opinion, next major announcement might be, let me show you right here. We have the latest news on their news section, and it was published on July 19th, and it says, SOFI schedules conference call to discuss Q2 2022 results. And let me quote you this. SOFI, the digital personal finance company, today announced plans to host a conference call to discuss financial and operating results for the second quarter of 2022 on Tuesday, August the 2nd, 2022 at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. SOFI also plans to release its second quarter 2022 results on the investor relations section of its website after the close of the financial markets on Tuesday, August the 2nd, 2022. And definitely this date might be some kind of pivot point, because on this earnings call and on this earnings report we might see very interesting data, because recently SOFI already made some major acquisitions and they received a bank charter, and in my opinion Q2 of 2022 might be the first quarter when we can see the real benefits from its recent mergers and acquisitions and from bank charter license. That's why we have to be prepared for this, but definitely we shouldn't YOLO all of the money in SOFI stocks right before the earnings report. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let's switch to 4 hours time frame again, and let me show you this movement. So, as you can see, from its lowest point of $5.13, we have this movement to the upside that has only 2 impulsive waves to the upside. But I have a lot of doubts that this movement might continue, because we don't have much volume. As you can see, the volume of this movement to the upside compared to previous volume is not the best one, and definitely because of this we should take a closer look on this range of resistance, because if we won't break it in the next couple of sessions, definitely we will see lower price targets, and if this asset breaks $5.75, we might retest the lowest point, this swing low of $5.13. And if it happens, definitely it might be a very good entry point for the long-term holders. But for the medium-term and the short-term investors, short-term traders, basically, you should wait for the confirmation of the trend. And when it happens, I will do another update and I will show you that we should see higher highs and higher lows with increasing volume. Only in this case we might see the trend continuation to the upside. Otherwise, for now, we might have next leg to the downside that should retest the $5.75, and in my opinion this is the next potential range where it might land in order to collect more steam right before we might see the higher price targets. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it.